You know what? We're gonna tell the truth. That's all we can do. Hopefully we don't go to jail for murder. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the bell to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Hey guys, and welcome back to the next part of MV2 on episode. What? There will be no more practices after school and no more routines during games. You will all please go straight home after school under the supervision of at least one adult. I can't believe it. No more practices. No performance this Friday. She hadn't even cried this hard when we learned about Faye's and Gabby's deaths. Tell Jazz that Principal Lewis and Coach are right, or tell Jazz that it's only temporary. You know what? It is only temporary. Hopefully this will all go away, so let's just tell her that. It might be a lie. We may never do it again. It's okay, Jazz. It's only temporary. You know what's permanent though? Death. My mom is gonna be so disappointed. Oh, right. Jazz's mom was even worse than Jazz when it came to cheerleading. An ex-cheerleader in high school. And Maya also wanted to be a professional cheerleader in the NFL, but never made it. How do you like your cheerleader room? I love it. Thanks, Mom. And these are the trophies that I won in cheerleading competitions. Wow. It's like a shrine. She even came to our practices sometimes to watch Jazz practice her routines. She drove Coach nuts. Make your motions tighter. Do it just like how I showed you. Come on, Jasmine. You can jump higher than that. Oh my gosh. That must be horrible having a parent like that. Come on. 2 of our friends are dead. For heaven's sake. Your mom will understand, right? I guess you're right. Sorry for being silly, guys. I'm still not looking forward to her reaction, though. She'll be here to pick me up any minute. How are you all going to go down to the police station, Yammy? Do you need a lift? I definitely do not want a lift in Amaya's car. Just after she finds out about cheerleading being suspended? Oh, I think your ride has arrived, Yammy. Oh my gosh, it's James. My heart skipped a beat. Enjoy your ride. Once again, he kept quiet the entire way to the police station. I wondered what he was thinking. I couldn't stop thinking about the moment we shared this morning. The almost moment. Had I imagined it? It was only when we pulled up to the station that he finally spoke. Yammy, I'm worried for you. 2 of your friends have been murdered, and I could be next. I promise you that I will not let that happen. My heart lurched. Ask him why he cares, or ask him what his feelings are for you. Ooh, okay, we want to ask. James, do you feel something for me? Yammy, I'm not going to deny that I have feelings for you. To be honest, it's taken me by surprise, and I'm not going to try and analyze them at this moment, because right now, the situation is much more urgent than you seem to understand. You and your friends are all in danger. I'm trying to do my best to keep you safe, but in order to do that, I have to do my job. I have to focus. And any kind of relationship with you, outside that of a police officer and a civilian, is highly inappropriate. Do you get what I'm saying? Come on, it's time to go in. James likes me back! Tell me about the fight you had with Gabrielle on Monday. I found out that it was Gabby who had spread the news about my parents in school, and that it was also her who had defaced my photo in my locker. So, you were angry with her. Ooh, admit or deny. You know what? We're gonna tell the truth. That's all we can do. Hopefully we don't go to jail for murder. Yes. Did you know that she wanted to go to LA? Yeah, she talked about wanting to go to LA since, like, forever. Did you have any idea that she was going to leave that night? No. It was always supposed to be after graduation. Did she have a boyfriend? She mentioned she was with some guy, but never told me anything about him. Weren't you supposed to be friends? How come you didn't know who she was seeing? I don't know. She was really secretive about him. She usually loved to tell us everything about whoever she was seeing. It was strange. You really have no idea at all. Anything that you can tell us that might be useful. She was always texting on her phone. It might have been to him. She also said that he was a real man. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. But Gabby always had a tendency to exaggerate things. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary in the past few weeks or even months? Anything at all? Well, aside from the fight between Yammy and Gabrielle, and Mei Ling having to drop out of cheerleading recently because of her parents' disapproval, I know that Jasmine has been stressed recently because she wanted to impress that cheerleader scout. But that's all normal teenage stuff, isn't it? Those poor girls. Murdered. I can't believe it. And Faye was so happy just before too. What do you mean? I was going to make Faye co-captain of the squad. She was so happy about it. Ooh, what is going on here? It's me and James. Are you okay? I'm exhausted. We just have to find shelter. It's not good to be out in the open like this. There should be a bunker about 2 miles east. Just a little bit further, baby. I know. We can make it. It's one of them. What in the world is going on? What? Grrrr. Is this some sort of like zombie survival thing? They're so fast. Watch out. You know, you're disturbingly good with headshots. Aren't you glad that I can take care of myself? I am. So I'm in good hands, am I? You're safe with me. That's good to know. And I promise that I'll keep you safe. Always. I'll keep you safe. Always. Oh, it was just a dream. Wow. That was some dream. Gabby's funeral is today. Is that why I was dreaming about zombies? Oh my gosh, my mind is twisted. Okay, we can wear a pleated keyhole dress, a silk and sequin ensemble, or a black outfit. Let's have a look at them all. Ooh, girl, that is cute. I like it. What about the next option? This is the silk one. I like it, but I don't know. Okay, let's try the last one. The black outfit. Oh no, girl. Oh no. I look like I work in TGI Fridays. Let's go with the first one. It's perfect. Wonder if mom is ready. We gather here today as a hurting community, grieving the loss of Gabrielle. It was another strange day. The air felt stiflingly hot and unbearable as we gathered in the cemetery around Gabby's grave. Mrs. Mendez sobs punctuated in the solemn ceremony. It was sunny, and yet there was a light drizzle, which wasn't enough to cool us down, only to make our clothes stick to our skin even more. It reminded me of my dream. It had been raining in my dream too. It was strange to see James standing there, after dreaming about him. I knew that I shouldn't try to speak with him here though. I didn't want anybody gossiping about him. And anyway, I reminded myself there was no us. He had made that clear the last time we were in his car. He and Officer Lee were watching all of us intently. I felt a bit self-conscious about how I looked. My eyes were all swollen from crying over Gabby. He frowned slightly as I observed him, as if puzzling over something. It was always a shock to the senses to see him. He was too good looking for his own good. His partner was standing very close to him, close enough that their elbows were touching. I felt a stab of jealousy. Stop looking at him. Huh? What? Is it that obvious? Very. He is so cute though. Hey, I have dibs. Is Officer Lee his partner? Yeah, she's standing awfully close to him. You think so too? She's whispering something to him. Ooh, what is it? What do you think they're talking about? Let's just say police stuff. Just police stuff, I guess. Don't want to alarm you, but she just giggled and twirled her hair. Oh no. That harlot! I tell you, she has the hots for him. You know, they're not that far away. If we inched over a little, we could probably hear what they're saying. OMG, great idea. It'll be so easy to listen onto their conversation. They won't even notice, and we can find out if she has the hots for him. Should we listen in on James and Officer Lee's conversation? Listen in on their conversation, or don't listen and stay in on the dark? Hey, we're totally gonna listen. Alright, let's do it. Sneak closer to where James and Lee are standing, without Lee noticing what you're up to. Tap on the left arrow to take a step closer to them when Lee is facing to James. Tap on the pause button to stand still when Lee is facing to you. Be careful, if you move when she's facing you, it's the end of the game and you won't be able to listen in on their conversation. You have 2 minutes to do it before they walk away and your chance to listen in is over. Ready? Go. Okay. One little half step at a time. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so weird. I feel like I'm gonna fail. Pause. You are still as a statue. Good. Okay, turn back around, girl. Turn around. What is she staring at? Now we can go. Quick. Edge, ever so close. Congratulations, you won the minigame. You are now close enough to hear what they're saying. The phone company released the phone and text records this morning? Yes, it was just like that girl Jasmine said. There was a number which kept appearing. She'd been texting it and calling it quite frequently, but our guy traced it and it's a burner phone. Let me guess. A burner phone which has no records of who bought it and has since been dumped. Yup, it showed up in a dumpster not far from where the body was found. What do you think of these girls though? What do you mean? Just, you seem awfully close with the head cheerleader. Is she jealous? I know how to keep it professional. I'm not saying anything. Excuse me, officers. I hope I'm not interrupting. Mrs. Mendez, I'm so sorry for your loss. How can we help you? It's just, I was sorting Gabrielle's things, and I found something in her biology textbook. Something that she doodled. It's probably nothing. Would you have a look anyway? It's on page 37. Of course. Ooh, there it is. The initials again. GM and DC. GM must stand for Gabrielle Mendez. Thank you for showing this to us, Mrs. Mendez. We'll certainly look into it. Please, will you keep us informed as to your investigations, won't you? We certainly will, as much as we can. Thank you. I think we've heard enough. I think we need an emergency meeting to analyze this. My place? I can give you a ride home after, Yammy. Okay, let's go, guys. Man, I can't believe that Officer Lee has the hots for your guy. Okay, well actually I can, because he's really cute. No, but I totally get what you mean. She's like, what? 26, 27? Cradle snatcher? How old is James again? 21. But lots of women date younger guys nowadays, Jazz. And anyway, he's not my guy. Okay, you really have to fill us in on exactly what is going on between you and Mr. Hot Detective here. Yeah, are you guys dating or what? We're not dating, but I like him, and he's told me that he has feelings for me too. Whoop, way to go, Yammy. Then why aren't you guys dating? He needs to stay professional. He's in charge of investigating the case, remember? Speaking of which, shouldn't we be more concerned with finding out who DC is? Two of our friends are dead, and we could be next. But what can we do? And anyway, the police are already investigating the case. We can be more proactive too, or we might find out things that the police can. Yeah, let's do we might find out more things. We can't just sit around and do nothing. We might find out things that the police aren't able to. Yammy's right. We can do more than be sitting ducks. And whoever killed Faye and Gabby might be someone we already know, or at least in our school. It must be more than a coincidence that the killer is targeting girls from our cheer team. Alright. So who do we know whose initials are DC? Oh, Dean Caggiano, the guy in Gabby's biology class. Oh my gosh, that would make total sense. I heard he runs with a rough crowd, like he's in a gang or something. Jazz, just because he's Italian doesn't mean he's a gangster. No, Jazz is right. I've heard rumors that Dean's in a gang too. Plus, he's in her biology class, and she drew that in her biology book, right? Wait, how about Drew Chang? He's older than us because he had to repeat his senior year twice. That would fit him in with Gabby's real man remark. Isn't he like a notorious playboy? Oh my gosh, Faye used to date him, and then she dumped him. Being dumped must have been a shock for someone who's normally being used to being the dumper instead of the dumpee. Our Spanish teacher, Mr. Cohen? Shut up. His name is Darren. That makes DC too. Plus, he's definitely an older guy. No! Oh my gosh, there are so many people's whose initials are DC. Okay, so far we have the gangster, the teacher, and the bad boy. It's like a bad cliche episode story. Okay, so now what? I mean, what can we do? Spy on them or something? What a great idea, Jazz. No way. I mean, unless you prefer to be a sitting duck. I'm too young and pretty to die. Fine. We'll be careful and to look out for each other. What could go wrong? And whenever anyone says that, it always goes terribly wrong. Anyway guys, that is where today's part of episode has ended. So if you did enjoy it, do make sure to leave a like on the video. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comment section below. Who do you think is the murderer? And I hope to see you guys in the next one.
Yammy, your channel sweet just like some candy, hot just like Miami. Yeah, a hit deserves a Grammy. You like it, so subscribe. Let it take you for a ride. Post a comment, you gon' see that purple hair go side to side. Watch it go side to side. And don't forget she got that merch to buy.